Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the RotoBaller Radio Fantasy Baseball Waiver Wire Series. I'm your host, Anthony Aniano. Happy to be with you here today as we take a look at some hitters available on the waiver wire for Week 3, the week beginning Monday, April 25th in your Fantasy Baseball League. Guys, don't forget to win big in 2022 with rotoballer.com's MLB and DFS Premium Pass, which includes 15 exclusive lineup tools, daily DFS cheat sheets, and our new Team Sync platform. Use RotoBaller's exclusive hitter projections, pitching planners, DFS value plays, research stations, lineup optimizer, and more to help you win big. For a limited time, get your MLB Premium Pass for an extra 10% off using the discount code ACES. Visit rotoballer.com, sign up today, and start rotoballing like a boss. All right, everybody. Give me a follow-up at Aniano Fantasy. Make sure you like and subscribe right here to the RotoBaller YouTube channel. Check out not only this, the hitter video, but the pitcher waiver wire video as well right here on the RotoBaller YouTube channel. And let's get right into it, guys. Just again, as a point of reference, yahoo.com are the numbers I look at for roster percentages. Try to keep it to players at or below, or roughly at or below 40% rostership for the most part. And I always throw a catcher out there for you if you're in dire straits. And this week's catcher is Francisco Mejia of the Tampa Bay Rays. 9% rostered at the time of this recording. Full disclosure, recording this on Friday night. I believe it's the 22nd of April. So about 9% rostered on this Friday evening. Currently 8 for 23 on the season. That's 348 with a 333 on base percentage. 2 homers, 10 RBIs, 5 runs scored, and more at-bats coming Mejia's way here for the Tampa Bay Rays. Hitting in the bottom half of the lineup, 6th. Sometimes I've seen him hit 9th in that lineup. Last season, in 84 games, he hit 260. Now, the problem was Mike Zunino was the catcher for the most part, the other half of those games, and we know Zunino hit over 300, struck out a ton, minimal batting average. Well, right now, Zunino is just god-awful, okay? He started the season 1 for 25. That's a 0.40 batting average, all right? Worse than what we normally expect. Hasn't hit a home run, okay? So he's in 25 at-bats with 1 hit. Francisco Mejia coming into the game, coming into Friday night, 8 for 23. Just going to bring more at-bats from Mejia if Zunino just literally can't put the bat on the ball. 9% rostered. Currently the 100th ranked player so far this season on yahoo.com. Okay? Take a look at some middle infielders. Guys, give you second base, maybe some shortstop, some middle infield options. And in Oakland, Sheldon Noose, Oakland Athletics. Second base, third base, makes him middle and corner infield eligible. 5% rostered. He's available basically everywhere I'm playing. Currently ranked in Yahoo as the number 69 player for their rankings, based on their point totals. On the season coming into this Friday night, 14 for 38. It's a 368 batting average with an astronomical 429 on base percentage. A homer, 8 RBIs, 6 runs scored, and an OPS on base plus slugging of 902. He's batting second for this Oakland Athletics team. Problem is, nobody knows he's doing so well because nobody's showing up to games or watching the A's. But there's value there in Oakland, as bad as they are, with this no-name crew. Sheldon Noose right now, again, as a middle infield option, maybe bench, in a daily lineup setting. Nice player to have on your bench that could fill 4 spots in your lineup. Nice batting average, even better on base percentage. He's driven in some runs as well with 8 RBIs on the season. Another middle infield, outfield option in Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Second base, shortstop, thus middle infield, and outfield eligible. And here's your speed ad of the week. I've added him already in a Yahoo format with a daily lineup setting because 2 reasons. Provide some stolen bases and the multi-position eligibility. When you're getting infield and outfield eligibility, I like those players on my fantasy team. Currently ranked on Yahoo at number 239. He's about 17% rostered at this point in the season. Hitting 250. 2 days ago, he was hitting 270. Took an 0 for 4, dropped him down to 250. On base percentage, though, 341. You're on base enough to steal. No power, no home runs, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Why I mention them? Those 3 stolen bases this point in the year. OPS is low at 618. Okay, doesn't slug much. That brings it down with that 341 on base percentage. Hits ninth. That's essentially a top of the order spot. Comes right around to the top. He's hitting 280. He hit 280 for Baltimore last season with 10 stolen bases. So there's a double-digit steal type of player who's eligible in 4 spots. Second, short, middle, and the outfield for you. A couple of corner infielders to be mindful of. Jinman Choi of the Tampa Bay Rays. First baseman, corner infield optional, eligible. 32% rostered. Currently ranked on Yahoo as the 55th ranked player in their system. And he's off to a fantastic start, batting 4th in that lineup. Now, I like him more in a daily lineup because he does platoon a bit for Tampa. He's not a day in and day out guy, not right now. So in a daily lineup, he does provide a little bit more value. But he's currently hitting 393. He's currently got an on-base percentage of 553. Those numbers should have you on a fantasy roster somewhere. 2 homers, 8 RBIs, 7 runs scored. He's 11 for 28 on the season. OPS is the highest of anybody on my list today at 1.267. Can't ignore that. Last season, he had an on-base percentage of 348 with 11 home runs in 83 games in half the season. Give him a full season of at-bats, he's over 20 home runs for you on the year. In 2019, he hit 261 with 19 home runs. So the power's there. Just enough power is there to be a middle infield eligible, quality player. On-base percentage is always strong. Batting average has been decent throughout his career, and right now off to a scorching start if you need a corner infield option. Another corner infield option, Rowdy Tellez of the Toronto Blue Jays, currently ranked 67th on Yahoo. Currently only 7% rostered. Doesn't have the batting average of Jinman Choi, it's 270. Doesn't have the on-base percentage, it's 325, but does have similar power numbers. 3 homers, 8 RBIs, 7 runs scored with an OPS of 920. He's 10 for his first 37 on the year. RBI opportunities will abound in this Toronto lineup for him. He usually hits 5th for the Blue Jays. 2019, he did hit 21 home runs, so he has shown 20 home run potential in the past. Want to mention as well briefly Eric Hosmer. I'm not going to get into him. We all know the player Eric Hosmer is, but as a corner infield option, he's under rostered and he's scorching hot as well for the Padres. A couple of players who have outfield eligibility as well. Tyler Wade of the Los Angeles Angels. Now he's got the most intriguing position eligibility of anybody on the list today. Second base, shortstop, third base. So corner, middle, and outfielder. He's Jorge Mateo on the juice, right? In terms of his position eligibility. 321, 9 for his first 28, 367 on base percentage. Again, doesn't flash the power, no home runs, 5 RBIs, 3 runs scored, but he's already stolen 2 bases, hitting in the bottom end of that Angels lineup. Guys, last season he hit 268 with 17 stolen bases. We're constantly chasing speed in fantasy baseball. That's why we continue to make the mistake of drafting Alberto Mondesi, even though he strikes out, more than me at 21 years old at a bar. Okay, he strikes out all the time, but we chase him, right? We want Mondesi because of the steals. We don't need to win the category. We need to be competitive in the category. A guy like Tyler Wade, who stole 17 bases last year, already has 2 stolen bases this year, gives you just chips away. It just chips away at the stolen base category to keep you competitive there, keep you in the middle of the pack, and let you dominate in the power and run-producing categories. And my final player, I mentioned him last week on this show. I had to kind of backtrack it, though, in the YouTube comments because he came down with COVID, but he's back now, and he's still under-rostered, and that's Brandon Nimmo of my New York Mets. 28% rostered, currently ranked as player number 114. Batting .314 on the season, .429 on base percentage. Showing a little bit of pop, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, 7 runs scored. He hit .292 last season. Terrific added on base percentage, batting average leads, whatever it may be. He's 11 for his first 35, and his OPS is an even 1,000. hitting first in that Met lineup. The best Met lineup we've seen in years. So expect, if you need, besides batting average or on base percentage, runs, he's going to fill up that runs scored category. My opinion, he's a candidate for anywhere from 80 to 100 runs scored this year, with how hot Alfonso's been, Lindor has been, McNeil has been, Escobar has been. That team is hitting. Nemo benefits, could score runs all day as long as he maintains that on-base percentage of over 400, which he has done consistently throughout his career. All right? Catcher, Francisco Mejia. Middle infield, Sheldon Neuse, Jorge Mateo, Tyler Wade, middle infield, outfield eligible like Mateo. Okay, as well. Corner infielders, take a look at Choi or Tellez, and then Brandon Nemo if you need a true, just pure outfielder, depending on the categories. Wade and Mateo give you some speed. Choi and Tellez, some power. Mateo and Wade, some speed. Nemo, batting average, on base percentage, and runs scored. All right, everybody. Give me a follow on Twitter at @Aniano Fantasy. Head over to rotoballer.com, like we mentioned at the start. Sign up for that premium pass. Use that promo code ACES. Save a little bit of money. Like and subscribe right here to the RotoBaller YouTube channel. And check out all the great content here as well. Don't forget to check out the pitcher waiver wire video for Week 3 while you're here. All right, everyone. We will see you next time. Stay smart. Stay safe. But good luck. Have a good one, folks.